If you're a Solana crypto holder, we have a pretty massive rest of this week leading into next week, week ahead of us. I know that I said week like 3 times, but this has been breaking Solana crypto news. This is what you need to know. I'm going to tell you about the risk here, but I also really want to tell you point blank. And notice Solana's trading at $86 right now. Don't let your emotions take over, and don't get caught in emotional based fear selling, because quite frankly, we could see Solana drop another 10 or 15 points. And I'm going to explain to you why and what we've got coming up in the next, leading up to January 31st for the next 8 to 9 days. Okay. So buckle up, strap in, here we go. All right. So what's going on? Okay. We've got a situation playing out. We've got a lot of uncertainty and risk in the market, and we have a lack of liquidity. Okay. Now I'm going to come back to Solana, but I want you to understand the macro view, the bigger view. Right now, we're seeing crypto move down about 3+%, depending upon when you're watching this video. So Bitcoin is, as you know, Bitcoin's 50% of the crypto market. Okay. And I've done a bunch of research this morning, looked at some reports into today, and we could see Bitcoin drop down to $35,000. That's really our next major level of support. That's when a lot of liquidity will kick in, come into the market, and liquidity is the key here. There's not a lot of capital in the market right now. Said a different way, there is a lot of liquidity capital sitting on the sidelines. There's people all the way from retail investors to institutional investors that are looking at the crypto market, looking at all the variables and saying, you know what? My choice right now is to do nothing, is to sit on the sidelines and keep my money right here. Okay. And so the reason for that is, number one, like I'm talking to you about, the Bitcoin, we could drop down. And if Bitcoin goes to 35,000, 10, 15 points, we're going to see it drag everything else down. We're going to see, Ethereum go below 2,000. We're going to see Solana drop into the high 70s, mid 70s. As that happens, I'm probably definitely going to be buying some more Solana. But look, across the board, everything is moving down, and it's this lack of liquidity, or really, said a different way, the liquidity / capital sitting on the sidelines, people waiting to see what the bottom is going to be. Okay. Now, on another note, Solana, my software has issued a sell alert on a short-term trade, but 109 days ago, it issued a buy alert. And in that 109 days, it went up 417%. So if you're interested, links in the description of my software. If you want to know what the best time when to buy and sell Solana or any and all crypto, pick up my software links down there. Okay. So back to what I'm saying. The risk here is we could see Solana move down because of everything I've already outlined for you. But also, there's 2 other things you need to be aware of. Okay. And this will wrap up the video. On Friday of this week, on the 26th of January, we've got a Federal Reserve inflation report coming out called the PCE report. And this is the report that the Fed really looks at to whether or not they should raise interest rates or leave them alone. Okay, so Friday's a big day. So this is the key one. Then on the 31st of next week, we have the Federal Reserve is going to make their announcement on what they're going to do about raising or not raising that interest rate hike. Again, this brings us back to that uncertainty and risk equation that I've been telling you in the whole video, is that this is the other big, more macro kind of 1-2 punch to our gut, if you will, of like, that's why there's people sitting on the sidelines, keeping their cash not in the market. Okay. And I think we're going to continue to see a drain on the market as we roll into Friday, and then more so into the 31st, because of the factors I've been telling you about. So we could again see a 10 to 15% move down. Hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping that the major market movers and the people that are really looking at this are wrong as well. But this seems again to be the general consensus of where we're at right now. So protect yourself in capacity of your Solana investment, your other investments. But here's the thing, and I'm going to end on this. Protecting yourself doesn't mean sell. It doesn't mean get out of the market. It means don't let yourself sell from an emotional, weak, fear-based perspective. This is a short-term blip. This is a short-term issue. Always remember, we got the Bitcoin halving event coming up in April. That's too far down the road right now to minimize this risk equation that's here in front of us this second. But long-term prospects for crypto, amazing. Crypto is going to grow. It's going to be huge. You're here early. Always remember that. Don't let your fear take over, and don't let emotional-based selling be your undoing. I'll see you. Have a good one.